Alright, we have got a lot of fighting to do. Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome to a very different style of video for me today. Now, I've never really tried my hand at commentary style video like this before, but I thought I'd give it a shot, and no better thing to commentate on than probably one of my most exciting LFM races I've had in a while. As always, if you do enjoy this video and want to see more commentary style videos over some racing, drop a like on the vid and let me know in the comments below, and I can definitely make more of these things happen. Only with some iRacing gameplay, as that's kind of my main thing right now. What a start, boys. What a start. But anyways, let's get back to today's race, and it's a 45-minute race with a pit stop at the Nurburgring GP track. And you can see the chaos of about 30 odd cars diving into turn 1. Bumps, please no bumps. And in this race, we're in the Lamborghini EVO 2 that was just released on ACC. Where's he going? Where's he going?
Clear on the left.
He's killed both of us there.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
No!
Slow car ahead.
Well, so after our little incident there, we checked the pit menu and it showed that we only picked up 4 seconds of damage off our little spin. So most likely just some bodywork damage, so the challenge was on.
Clear on the left. Pit window is opening.
What a job now, boys. What a job now. It was kind of clear to me that the pace difference towards the rear of the pack was quite large, so it's just about getting through as quick as I can back to my spot and fighting up with the top dogs. So here we just kind of pull off a bit of a cheeky move. We just dive down the inside of this Aston and just have a much better exit and get away from him. So he does come back at me into the next corner. I try to be respectful and give him some space, but he hits the curb and kind of slows down a lot, so we're able to get away.
There's a slow car ahead.
Don't think about it, Ferrari.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
So we had a Ferrari here that was trying to go side by side with me, but not really working out for him as I firmly hold the inside on him. Next we have these two playing whack-a-mole with each other, so that's just an easy 2 positions. Oh my!
Clear on the left.
Pardon me? It just kind of shows you the madness that happens towards the back of the pack in these LFM races. And now we're just trying to keep up with this Ferrari here through the Dunlop curve and the Schumacher S's. So already up into P26 from P31 in about 4 corners. Absolute grudge match out here. And here we're just putting a bit of pressure on this Ferrari here by not allowing him to open up the chicane for himself, which basically compromises his exit but gives us a much better exit. And now we're stealing his spot, and now we're up into P25.
Clear on the right.
You're all over the place. You're an easy overtake here.
Well done, mate. You're so fastest now. Car on the left.
Another easy position here on the Porsche, using the slipstream to our advantage here and holding the inside, which then becomes the outside into turn 2 and 3. So the Porsche kind of pushes us back out here.
Clear on the left.
Bit of flashing going on behind. But fast forward to the next corner and the Porsche just moves out of the way for us. So I don't know if he didn't want to fight with us or anything like that. But, you know, we won't say no to a free position. Alright.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
So now we're up into P24 and catching the next two cars quickly as they're battling it out. So once again, we prioritise our exit coming out the final hairpin, and we pull off quite an impressive double overtake here into turn 1.
Don't mind if I do. Coming through, boys.
Well done, man. This is me. I'll see you guys. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Now at this point here, we were basically just hot lapping a bit. With the next car being 4 seconds away, we basically just want to absolutely murder and kill these tyres and just maximum push to try get as much time back as we can, as this race includes a pit stop anyway. So now that we've caught up to the next pack of cars, it's time to put the pressure on this Ferrari, so we're going to try and keep our delicate Italian nose in the corner just so he can't take the race in line. And presuming he wasn't having the race in line, I assumed he wasn't going to have a great exit, as he bogged down a little on his exit and we pulled off the old classic switcheroo.
The old switch, boys. The old switcheroo.
Car on the left.
Now he does stick with us into the Dunlop curve, but decides not to butcher his exit and falls back in line behind us, so we take his spot.
Clear on the left.
So now that we've caught up the next pack of cars, it was a good idea to dive into the pit lane as we milk these tyres for all they have. So a fresh set of rubber will do us good, and plus it's a mandatory pit stop race anyway.
Mandatory stop is not clear. Come on, let's go.
So back out onto the track in P28, presumably pitting a little earlier than some of the front runners ahead. So now it's back to nailing those lap times and getting consistency and gaining spots over those yet to pit. After a few laps just sitting behind this AMG ahead of us, we were nailing in some good consistent lap times and getting the jump on 3 cars that are just coming out the pits.
Oh no, we're going to get a few more spots here.
Now, I wasn't too sure if the AMD just missed his mark or wanted to let us through, but we pulled off the unthinkable quadruple overtake, which now puts us back into P21.
Okay. Interesting. Never seen someone just surrender a position like that.
So 2 or 3 more laps go by, gained a few more spots through our pit stop strategy, so currently sitting in P18, and we've caught up to the next batch of cars. And here you see a Porsche commit a murder on his fellow brother in the Porsche, and with the AMG going super wide here, it allows us to get really in the fight with them. After sticking behind the Porsche for a few laps, he had a little moment here showing us how to truly get sideways in a German car. So we were neck and neck all the way down into the home straight. And then absolute chaos ensues into turn 1. With the car coming out the pit lane, the Porsche on my inside, and an AMG committing murder on another AMG, we managed to pull off a triple overtake, putting us in P14. Coming up to our final lap in the race here, it was just about making no mistake with 5 seconds to the car ahead. There was no point pushing the tyres more than they've already been pushed, and with the Porsche only a second behind, we didn't want to make any mistakes so they can catch up.
P29? Something like that.
And with that, we come out the final hairpin, crossing the line in 14th. Unfortunately, it's not the P11 that we started in, but nonetheless, all the things considered, it was a great recovery drive.
Right, race is over. Great job, Lee. You did your best. Very
Good overtake practice.